They say the devil looks after his own, a statement that is very true when you come into the realm of politics. There's literally nothing politicians won't defend when it comes to their colleagues, especially those in the same fraternities, those in the same political parties as they are. Whatever they could do, they would defend. Even if the opposition is saying something right, they will always rubbish it and make it seem like they are the only people who know what is right and what is wrong. But the devil looks after his own is proving to be a false statement in this scenario. At least this devil, or devils should I say, seems to be tired of their own in the name of Akuffo, the finance minister of Ghana. We've been going through an economic crisis for pretty much this entire year, but it has been at its worst in this month of October. That a lot of pressure has been mounted on Akuffo to fire the finance minister of this country, which he seems to have zero plans of doing, because according to him, his cousin, the finance minister, kenmustgo, has done an amazing job of navigating the financial situation of this country. I'm paraphrasing. But the things have gotten so terrible that the finance minister has become the target of his own people, his own party. The members of parliament of Ghana, the majority side, his own people. About 80 of them, the parliamentarians, have come together, hold a press conference and urging the president to relieve him of his duties, or they will not support anything government-wise business in parliament again. They are washing their hands off of Akuffo and anything to do with him until he severs the ties of the finance minister of handling the finances of this country, and it's serious.
The Parliament of Ghana, and we here so present a greater number of the said caucus. My name is Andy Apiakubi, and I am only here as spokesperson for the majority group, without more. We have had occasions to defend allegations of conflict of interest, lack of confidence, trust against the leadership of our finance ministry. The recent developments within our economy are of great concern to the greater majority of members of our caucus and our constituents. We have made our grave concern to the President through the parliamentary leadership and the leadership of the party without any positive response. We are by this medium communicating our strong desire that the President change the Minister of Finance and the Minister of State in the Finance Ministry without further delay, in order to restore hope into the financial sector and reverse the downward trend in the growth of the economy. The summary of our concerns leads to a plea that the Minister of Finance, Honorable Akuffo, and the Minister of State of the Ministry of Finance, Honorable Charles Addo, be removed from office. We pray that this prayer will be carried to the presidency. We thank you very much for showing concern to us.
Like I said, the world is going through an economic crisis. There are some people, a group of people, who still make a case for him that, it's the world. It's not just Ghana. So why are people acting like it's only Ghana? I mean, there are protests happening in France and a bunch of countries for the same economic crisis. So why are Ghanaians acting like we are the only ones in this situation and blaming Akuffo? Well, here you go. In this economic situation where, things are terrible, right? So again, you go make an excuse or make a case for him that it's not only him, it's not only the person going through. I mean, UK has been shuffling through prime ministers like crazy. But here's what we are doing that they are not doing: wasting already dwindling finances in this country. There's news out there that the finance minister signed, sealed, and delivered almost $1 million, $800,000 to be precise, given to the Black Stars for 2 friendly matches with Brazil and Nicaragua. 2 friendly matches, Charlie. Now, World Cup in the ground, friendly matches. Collins Atapukusi has got in touch with 3 majority MPs who told me they were dismayed to find out that the finance minister paid almost 800,000 to the Ghana Football Association just last week. In spite of all the challenges we face, the money covers the expenditure in the Brazil and Nicaragua games, Atapuku in particular, from places like Kesben. And looking at where this information is coming from, these people are people very well versed in the football and the sports fraternity side of things. And so their words hold some merit. And again, it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. The minority side of things seems to be backing the majority side. They've come out with a memorandum saying, which reads to Honorable Speaker from Honorable Mohammed Mubarak Muntaka, Minority Chief Whip, dated on the 24th October 2022, subject, motion for vote of censure. That this Honorable House passes a vote of censure on the Minister responsible for Finance, Mr. Kenmustgo, in accordance with Article 82 of the 1992 Constitution on the following grounds. 1. Despicable conflict of interest, ensuring that he directly benefits from Ghana's economic woes as his companies receive commissions and other unethical contractual advantage, particularly from Ghana's debt overhang. 2. Unconstitutional withdrawals from the Consolidated Fund in blatant contravention of Article 178 of the 1992 Constitution, supposedly for the construction of the President's Cathedral. 3. Illegal payment of oil revenue into offshore accounts in flagrant violation of Article 176 of the 1992 Constitution. 4. Deliberate and dishonest misreporting of economic data to Parliament. 5. Fiscal recklessness leading to the crash of the Ghana cedis, which is currently the worst performing currency in the world. 6. Alarming incompetence and frightening ineptitude resulting in the collapse of the Ghanaian economy and excruciating cost of living crisis. And this memorandum is pretty much signed by all of the minority members of parliament, from Haruna Idrisu to Queenstown Mame Pukuya Soya. So yeah, everybody to go through them. The entire world is in an economic crisis thanks to COVID and other factors. But your finance minister got some shady things going on too, because person who is directly benefiting from Ghana being indebted, Ghana going for loans out there, why in the hell would he want us to be in a better place financially when he's directly benefiting? So why would he want our economic woes to end? 2. Nearly 800,000 cedis, dollars, nearly $1 million to Black Stars in the name of playing some friendly matches. Friendly matches will practice keken, and the World Cup self we no go yet. Nearly $1 million spent on that nonsense alone. So the people of social media has decided to come together in support of the minority, the majority. Everybody just said we all have one man, we all have one mouthpiece, and we are saying Ken must go. Hashtag is topping the trends list on Twitter. Everybody wants this man out of power. Sweet Israel says Ken must go. Hashtag Ken must go, no go reach us. The other family members too must follow, even Addo self, not forgetting the Kasai Mframa Baumia. And some of the majority MPP MPs, then be 80 MPs self, just the chop our left, right. Ekwaljan says hashtag Ken must go. It's not enough. Baumia should be sacked from his position as head of economic management team. Honestly, I don't know why he's still in that position himself. Akuffo must come out boldly to apologize to the business community and the people of Ghana for their failure. His unintelligence has caused the country greatly. Akuffo is not apologizing for shit. He will not do. Person will come on radio and talk, say he doesn't care if you vote for the NDC. He's at that point, like the man, he has nothing to lose. This is not 2012. This is not 2016. He's in his second term. He's pushing 80. His finance minister, Kazan, has pretty much made him and his family richer beyond their wildest imagination. So, he has no obligation. So, he's not gonna fire the man that has made him and his family richer beyond their wildest imagination. It's not gonna happen. Wisdom Musa says, we are all shouting Ken must go. Hashtag Ken must go. What if the president decides not to fire the finance minister? What will happen? So unless the finance minister himself decides, I've had enough of this trouble and decide to let go of his position, it is not happening. By the end of this week, or at least the end of this month, and if this man is still in his position, I think that we should just let it be and suffer through the next couple of years and get them out of power and never ever make the mistake of putting this country in the hands of the NPP ever again. Because how you go there? One, Akuffo don't go fire him. That's a fact. Two, he doesn't seem like he wants to resign himself. And if the one man who has the power to fire him ain't gonna fire him, and he himself doesn't seem to want to resign, then truly what other option do we have left? But that's what I see happening. I don't see Akuffo firing him. So maybe he would decide to resign, something I have very little hope for. So if Akuffo clearly who doesn't want to fire him because he's happy with his performance, why wouldn't he be again? He's made him and his family richer beyond their wildest imaginations. And this is not some speculation, this is fact. And if the man doesn't seem to want to retire himself or resign, then truly what options do we have left? But anyway, that's it for now. Leave a comment, let me know what you think about this situation. It's crazy. Leave a like, subscribe, catch you later.
Bibini oh, bro, bibini and